Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. With George out today, is Jose starting?
Yeah, we'll start Jose.
You went on at length about how valuable it can be to have somebody like Jordan coming off the bench to answer some, questions if you're having a tough night with the starters.
Right.
Is that why, in a case like this where George is hurt, that you don't go to Jordan as a starter?
Not necessarily. The one thing that I don't want to do is disrupt kind of the flow of what our substitutions are. We all know with Jose, he's been in this situation before where he playing very limited minutes or where he wasn't playing at all. And then a situation may arise and we have to throw him in there like we do tonight. By starting Jose, it allows us to maintain our rhythm that we have with the guys who do come off the bench. There was some conversation about starting JC, but we made the decision to go with Jose and just keep JC in his familiar role.
Okay, and then last one, if you don't mind. We didn't get a chance to talk about this on the last time we were together, but Korver still isn't playing, even though he's back with the team. How bad is his foot, and when do you think we might see him?
I don't know how bad it is. I was just told that the foot was still a little sore, and we just felt that just giving him a couple of days off, a couple of games off, may help him. He's being evaluated every day, and he knows the tolerance as far as the pain is concerned. We right now we would like to have him back, but if there's any chance where that the foot can get sore, at this stage of the season, we don't want to take that chance. We rather him sit out and get completely healthy. As I've said before, we don't want to limp into the playoffs. So we're going to allow him all the time he needs to, get the soreness out the foot, and when he comes back, we'll open him with open arms.
David Grenham, ESPN. How different are you guys when Tristan plays the way he did last game versus when you don't get that type of contribution from him?
No, we're a totally different team. With Tristan, and everybody knows that what he brings to the table is just just that kind of that pit bull mentality, going after every rebound, setting screens, getting to the offensive glass. When he plays with that kind of energy, we are a different club, and we try and remind him how good we are when he's like that, and hopefully, in tonight's game, he'll come out with that same energy, he'll come out with that same intensity, and he'll play with the same energy he played with the last game.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. One more thing about Tristan. He said it seems like he said he's in the best shape of his life, but he also seems like he's the healthiest he's been all season. Do you get that sense?
Yeah, I was talking with a couple of our guys that work him out, and they were saying that that he's lost a little weight, and he's moving around much better than he did previously. So I can see that he feels good. He feels good, and he's when he's healthy and he's moving like that, obviously he's a different player. But yes, I was told by our player development guys who have been working him out how well he's been moving. He's got that he's got that spring again, and like I said with Tristan, we know that when he's in the game, he brings that grit, and he brings that hustle, and he goes after every loose ball, he goes after every rebound, and that's what that's what his true value is, and hopefully he can just keep playing. Number one, stay healthy, but also keep playing with that type of energy and that type of intensity.
One more thing. Have you talked to Ty and you think he's coming to the game?
Well, I saw him yesterday. I don't know if he's coming to tonight's game or not.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Larry, in talking about Tristan and J.R. Smith, those are two guys who, at times throughout the course of the year, have struggled to give you what you're used to getting from them. How tough was it to not lose confidence in those guys when they were going through some of those stretches?
I mean, I wouldn't lose confidence in either one of those guys because, I was a player and I went through similar situations, so I know players do go through tough spells. As a coach, what you try to do is you just try to get them out of that funk, and that's something that I've been trying to do with JR, and again, Tristan dealing with his situation as well. But just as a coach, you just try and you just try to find the things that can get those guys going. Get them feeling good about themselves, about what they're doing out on the floor. Sometimes it's not always about making a shot. It's sometimes just about things that you do on the defensive end, and that's something I've tried to do. When we watch film, we pick out some things that they're doing really well defensively. Sometimes, as I said, your shots are not going to always fall. But there's other things that you can do in the game that can affect the game, that can impact the game. And no, I would never lose confidence in either one of those guys. I have the utmost confidence in both guys.
Since we spoke at length about Tristan, are you going with him or Larry today?
I'm starting Larry tonight. Yeah. Mm-hmm.